Big news that's come in from Pakistan, where Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has picked the Lieutenant General Asim Munir as the new Chief of Army Staff. And Defence Minister Khwaja Asif announced the decision, which was taken in a special federal cabinet meeting. Listen in.
कानून और आइन के मुताबिक सारे मामला जो है तय पाए हैं और हमें ये पूरी उम्मीद है कि सदर मुमलिकत भी जो है कोई ऐसा तनाज़ा नहीं खड़ा करेंगे जिससे ये अपॉइंटमेंट जो है कानून और आइन के मुताबिक हुई हुई है इसको सियासी नुक्ता नज़र से या सियासी जो है नज़र से इसको नहीं देखेंगे। प्रेस रिलीज जो है प्राइम मिनिस्टर के ऑफिस से जो है डिटेल प्रेस रिलीज जो है वो आपके सामने आ जाएगी।
And Information Minister Maryam Aurangzeb tweeted about this announcement and also added that the summary has now been sent to President Arif Alvi. Now, Alvi, now a non-partisan, is the president, remember, was one of the founding members of the Imran Khan's PTI party. Given this, the former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan had tweeted that the president will act according to the constitution as soon as the summary comes in. Now, all of this comes after earlier Imran Khan had made an interesting statement on a Pakistani news channel, where he had said that the president, Arif Alvi, will consult him regarding the announced appointment of the next army chief. Now, all eyes are now on the Pakistani president, whether he will green signal this appointment or will there be a controversy. In the last few days, several Pakistani government figures have in fact made statements suggesting that only the Prime Minister has the constitutional authority to appoint the next army chief. They've also said that there's absolutely no requirement for any consultation whatsoever to take place, and that the president should in fact just play his constitutional role in the process rather than creating any hurdles. The Defence Minister Asif has also said that the president can only withhold the summary regarding the appointment for a certain period of time, adding that it will automatically become effective within 2 weeks, whether the president signs his assent or not. The Finance Minister Ishaq Dar has also said that the government has a plan B ready if the president, Dr. Arif Alvi, were to create hurdles in the appointment. The Lieutenant General Sahir Shamshad Mirza has been appointed as the new chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff Committee. It is an inter-services forum that works for coordination amongst the three armed forces. On assuming the position, Lieutenant General Mirza will also serve as the principal military advisor to the Prime Minister and the National Command Authority. So this, of course, is the big development in Pakistani politics, where the Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has, of course, now made his choice. He's picked Lieutenant General Asim Munir as the new Chief of Army Staff. And now this proposal has, of course, been sent for its assent to President. And it remains to be seen whether President Arif Alvi, of course, green signals this appointment by the Prime Minister, or will there be some hurdles. And to give us more insights into this, we're being joined in by our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik, who's joining us live on this broadcast. Anas, so the name has been made clear. Shehbaz Sharif has picked Lieutenant General Asim Munir to succeed the incumbent Qamar Javed Bajwa as the next Chief of Pakistani Army. Now, there is a lot of controversy on what the Pakistani president may or may not do. A lot of questions are in fact swirling around whether the Pakistani president, who earlier was a founding member of the opposition party, the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf under Imran Khan, whether he will, of course, go on and sign his assent, or will he just green signal this appointment by the Pakistani Prime Minister. Talk to us about this constitutionally. Is the Prime Minister of Pakistan required to consult with the leader of the opposition in making the appointment of the army chief?
Well, constitutionally, Saleh, there is no such provision that the Prime Minister from his office or from his position would be consulting anyone. It's his discretion, it's his prerogative as to whosoever he wants will be the next Chief of Army Staff. But as a goodwill measure, the incumbent Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif last night hosted a dinner of his allies. That was number one, where the allies and parliamentary leaders reposed their faith in the Prime Minister's decision, to whatever that would have been. And today in the morning, he called a meeting of the Federal Cabinet, where he took the Federal Cabinet in the loop and signed the summary of his decision in front of the federal cabinet by their consent. That is that. What we know so far is that just literally minutes back, we have confirmation from sources at the Pakistani presidency that the summary has been received at the presidency. Now, it would be very interesting to see whether or not President Arif Alvi signs that. But even in case if he tries to delay it, that becomes irrelevant, because the government has amended the rules of business, and the word retention has been added. What we understand as per media reports and senior government officials telling us that General Asim Munir has indeed been retained. So his retirement that was earlier due for the 27th of this month, irrespective of that, even if his retirement date passes and President tries to delay the notification, he can delay that by a top of 25 days, first of 15 days, in 15 days of which he will have to send the summary back to the Prime Minister with objections, and then in case if he gets the summary back from the Prime Minister's office with the objections being addressed or removed, then he will have another 10 days to address. That is what the Constitution says. So the legal block that was there, that could have possibly barred these appointments, that has been removed by the federal cabinet earlier this morning when the Prime Minister chaired that federal cabinet, special meeting of the federal cabinet. They've amended the rules of business, they've empowered the Prime Minister, they've empowered the elected government, and they've essentially reduced the role of the President to that of being a ceremonious, the President who at one point had enjoyed countless powers, be that be 58 to be, including that pertain to the dissolution of assembly, and now the appointment of the commander-in-chief, that too practically has been taken back by this amendment from the President.
All right, very
Saleh?
interesting there, Anas. Now, tell us a bit about, has the leader of the opposition, Imran Khan, has he reacted at all on the announcement that Asim Munir, Lieutenant General Asim Munir, has been chosen by Shehbaz Sharif? Because Imran Khan's position has been very clear. He says that the Shehbaz Sharif government has in fact been imposed on the people of Pakistan through a foreign conspiracy. He says that his ouster was in fact because of a conspiracy that was hatched abroad. With that being the case, will Imran Khan accept an army chief appointed by this government that Imran Khan describes as a government that has come in place through a foreign conspiracy in Islamabad?
I'll answer your conspiracy bit first. That narrative has been trashed by the military itself. Yesterday we heard from the incumbent Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa, who said that it would be sinister on the part of the military that in case if a quote-unquote conspiracy is being hashed against the country, and the military would be just sitting ducks and watching it. So they've rubbished the narrative, they've trashed it quite literally. Now onto your question, what we have to wait and watch is that what will be Imran Khan's reaction. We've previously seen Imran Khan's party men, including Fawad Chaudhry, tweeting that whatsoever the decision would be, it will have a nod, or the nod of the President would be subjected to the nod of Imran Khan, because President Arif Alvi is from Imran Khan's party. We understand, as per reports in a section of the Pakistani media, is that President Arif Alvi might just be heading to Lahore, where Imran Khan is, to consult on the matter. That is still unconfirmed, but we have seen some reports on that. So it would be really interesting as to what Imran Khan's reaction would be, but this can be taken as an opportunity for Imran Khan to start fresh, to reinstate his ties with the state institutions. And I think probably having covered Imran Khan and having understood this country, I think Imran Khan might as well welcome this decision, calling it on merit, because remember, General Asim Munir is the senior most general among the six who were recommended for promotion in the seniority list. So in all understanding, Imran Khan is to welcome this announcement for two reasons: A, that it is on merit, and B, it is on seniority, and that can possibly give him a fresh start with the military. Saleh.
All right, very interesting there. Thank you very much indeed, Anas Malik, for joining us and getting us all those updates there. We'll, of course, watch out to see as to how Imran Khan, of course, formally reacts on the appointment of Lieutenant General Asim Munir as the next Chief of Army in Pakistan. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.